Relative risk of research. Relative risk is a statistical measure used in medical and epidemiological studies to compare the likelihood of an outcome, such as a disease, occurring in an exposed group versus an unexposed group. How does it work? Relative risk is calculated by dividing the absolute risk of the exposed group by the absolute risk of the unexposed group. To find the risk for each individual group, divide the number of people who experience the event by the total number of people in that group. Let's use the 2-by-2 contingency table. Epidemiological data is usually organized into a grid like this. That shows the data of cases occurring in the exposed group and the unexposed group. In this format, the risk of cases in exposed group is the exposed case divided by total exposed people. The risk of cases in unexposed group is the unexposed case divided by total unexposed people. So the relative risk is calculated by risk in exposed group divided by risk in unexposed group. How to interpret the result of relative risk calculation? If relative risk is equal to 1, there is no difference in risk between groups. Exposure has no effect. If relative risk is more than 1, then the exposed group has a higher risk of the event. For example, the relative risk is 1.25 means exposed individuals are 25% more likely to experience the event. If relative risk is less than 1, the exposed group has a lower risk of the event. The exposure might be protective, for example, a vaccine. An example of this calculation is: imagine a hypothetical study tracking lung cancer over 20 years to compare smokers and non-smokers. After collection of data, we found out that in smokers, the exposed people, 30 out of 100 develop lung cancer. In non-smokers, the unexposed people, 10 out of 100 develop lung cancer. So, the 2-by-2 table will show the data as. Now we will calculate the risk of cancer in each group. The risk in smokers is risk is equal to positive cancer cases that are 30 divided by total smoker people that are 100. The answer is 0.30. The risk in non-smokers is risk is equal to positive cancer cases in non-smokers that are 10 divided by total non-smoker people that are 100. The answer is 0.10. Relative risk is calculated as the risk of cancer in smokers divided by the risk of cancer in non-smokers. The relative risk calculated here is 3. Interpretation of this answer is that the smokers are 3 times more likely to develop lung cancer than non-smokers.